Alright, here we are at that mist that we had encountered earlier, and hopefully with the oak branch we have from that grand oak, we'll be able to actually get through here and continue forward. And that autosave is very encouraging. Yep, the grand oak's branch allows you to pass the barrier. And there's a werewolf. He's alone looking, so that's probably the one that talked to us earlier. He's probably here to talk again. I'm sure it'll be great. I'm sure he's happy to see us.
The forest has not been vigilant enough. Still you come. You are stronger than we could have anticipated. The Dalish chose well, but you do not belong here, outsider. Leave this place.
If only we could talk, this would be so much easier, but you have to insist on being so antagonistic. Alright, why don't you let me try to settle this dispute?
You are sent by the treacherous Dalish to kill Witherfang. I will not stand by and allow that to happen.
I mean, you're not wrong. That is why they sent me, but I don't have to make that decision. I have my own agency here. I'm investigating a problem is all. Anyway, I have no intention of harming Witherfang. I want to talk.
I do not believe you. I will not risk believing you. You are an intruder in our home. You come to kill, as all your kind do. We have learned this lesson well. Here, Witherfang protects us. Here we learn our names and are beloved. We will defend Witherfang and this place with our lives.
This is not going to end well.
Be on your guard.
Hi guys, no big deal, just gonna smack. Uh-oh. Alright, how's health going? I really wish my health bar was a little bigger. It's a little hard to tell exactly how many hit points Alistair has left, but he seems to be hanging in there. Funnily enough, there has been a number of enemies I've encountered in the forest that hit harder than these wolves that are the main driving force. As soon as you take any of them down, it actually becomes much easier. Oh, poor Swift Runner. Is he dead? Nope, maybe? Oh, Jesus! Okami? Actually reminds me of Princess Mononoke. Although I admittedly haven't seen Princess Mononoke. Or Princess Mononoke? Do you pronounce the E? I don't know. I haven't seen that since I was like 8 years old, I think. But Giant White Wolf definitely reminds me of that. That's a Miyazaki film. An anime. We have Gravestone over here. Don't want to touch those. She's got another gift though. Oh, let's visit Liliana real quick.
Sorry.
Wow, even she can't open these. Why do I even have you around? I'm actually anticipating going to a different location. I'm regretting coming to the forest first, just because I would like to have a dedicated healer. I don't really intend for my main character to be a dedicated healer. That's just sort of the function that he's currently... That's where the fog was, wasn't it? Yep, got turned around. Fighting will do that. I don't intend to keep my main character as the dedicated healer. It's just I haven't found the best character for that yet, and he's better at it than Morrigan is anyway. And here we have another werewolf ready to talk to us. So 2 of them? There are 2 of them. There's 3 of them. Are we gonna talk or are we just gonna fight? We might just... he's called a gatekeeper.
We are invaded! Intruders have deceived their way into the forest's heart! Fall back to the ruins! Protect the lady!
So much of this could be solved by a simple conversation. It's all really a misunderstanding, much like the entirety of Star Trek, basically. This is like a Star Trek episode, except in fantasy setting. Alright, let's check out these ruins. I'm sure everyone will be really happy to see us. Ooh, it's big down here. Are ruins really what you want to call these? These look pretty cool. I guess it's all messed up. How exactly does all this tile get torn up like that in weirdly repetitive and symmetrical looking piles? Yep, this is the same hole in the ground as that one, I think. Yep, so they're kind of copy-paste. I wonder how exactly it gets torn up like that, though. Is that a doorway I can use? Ooh. Oh my god! Oh wait, no, wait. Crap. I don't want to run away. That was a mistake. I reflexively try to run away like I'm playing Dark Souls or something, but I have to remember, I'm the party tank, right? I'm playing as the party tank right now. I really need to make sure I actually am hanging out next to the threats and not just wandering around. I just shield bashed someone who was literally dying in that exact second. That was a waste of a shield bash. I have one job to do correctly, which is use these crowd control abilities in a timely manner, and I am failing at it. Whoops. Thankfully, everyone else seems to be able to pick up the slack. So a commenter that's been watching this series, and it's actually pretty caught up, I guess, because they talked about this specific area, said that there's a recommended order for playing through the game, and I'm not following it apparently. So this is, I guess, one of the high-level areas that can really mess you up. So we'll see how this goes. Let's see if I can defy what people think will happen, or whatever the hell. I always thought that this game had level scaling like the Elder Scrolls games, or at least the Elder Scrolls games I've played, which are Oblivion.
Is this an elven place? Did the elves live underground, just like the dwarves?
Or Oblivion and Skyrim, anyway. Which are games where you basically never out-level or under-level the game, because you're always... everything is automatically scaling to you, which is nice. Got werewolves walking out. They already have health bars, so I guess we're gonna fight. Unfortunate. I really would like to talk to some of these people. You guys are just making this difficult for yourselves. And if anything's been learned so far, it's that after I did some minor reconfiguring of my party, werewolves don't stand much of a chance. I mean, many other things I've encountered in this forest have been dangerous.
Yes.
Okay, that's confusing. I clicked on Leliana as Alistair, and now she's talking to the main character. I did not mean to start talking to you. Meant to loot. My bad. I'm trying to remember, should I talk to them at all? I don't remember if there was really a ton to talk about with people in these sort of locations. They might give you a little bit of flavor text, but oftentimes the characters just don't have that much reason to know about these locations. A pile of filth. Yay, I got filth mushrooms. Can't wait to eat those later. That's a great idea. You found a secret door that's very, very obvious. Good job, me. Please be worth it. That's a sword. And a weapon. Let's take a look at I keep pressing start instead of select. I'm getting thrown off because I've been playing Destiny. And in Destiny, you have to press the button on the right, because the button on the left is the freaking button that starts streaming. I just looked at the wrong item. It is a one-handed weapon. Oh, it's a dagger. Okay. It's a dagger, so let's go to Leliana to compare. Does less than her other sword does. Oops. This is certainly a somewhat, I would say somewhat outdated, looks like it's not actually any better. Alright, let's just continue. I was hoping it'd be better, but I guess not. I will say that the one thing that bugs me about playing Dragon Age again is that the inventory system is not ideal. It's just a little too finicky and weird with too many tabs and too many types of items that are... like, it both has too many tabs and too few tabs. Like, your armor tab has... oh, okay, so they have this bar from the other side. There's more circular dungeon design for you. Like I said before with Dragon Age, they like to make it so that you come in one side, but once you beat everything, you just unlock a door and you're back at the entrance. And it's a weird circular shaped dungeon, which cuts back on time, so that's nice. But, what am I trying to say? The game has too many tabs and too few tabs because you, is there anyone around here? What kind of map am I looking at? I guess I won't be able to, yeah, I can't really tell because I won't be able to see much because I haven't discovered it yet. I have to remember the fact that you have to explore. But yeah, there's an awkward amount of tabs to go through because there's like crafting items and armor and weapons and rings and accessories, miscellaneous stuff, quest items, trash. But then, like, you can't help but wonder, like, why are ranged and melee weapons in the same category together? Or why are... oop, we have spiders. I remember... oh, I walked directly into a web. I guess I should have seen this problem coming. Whatever, gotta pave the way for the party. That spider just walked right past me. I can't move. Well, I hope all the spellcasters in my group take over and do their jobs, because I can't do a thing. fun to watch, though. I mean, I'm not overly concerned because no one's taking that much damage. I cannot move. Holy crap! I'm still stuck. Are you serious? Get out! Get that guy out of there. There we go. Now that I'm moving again, let's try to pummel some fools. Get on your ass and/or get stunned. I've forgotten whether square or triangle is the one that knocks people over or the one that stuns people. Although they're functionally similar enough that I don't care about the difference too much. I don't know if it really matters. They're both ways of incapacitating someone for a bit. That was an astonishing long time being frozen. I wonder if there's a stat that affects your ability to escape being paralyzed in that sort of way, and if I'm too low on it with Alistair, because that could be a problem if I want him to be an effective tank. I can't have him not being able to move. But on the armor topic, I keep getting cut off on one way or another by myself or the game. It's just weird that boots and helmets and armor and not shields. Shields are with weapons, aren't they? But all those different pieces of armor are just in one category together, which seems incredibly awkward to me. Because, frankly, you might want to go to one tab to see, like, alright, let's check what everyone's armor is. Alright, that's done. Now let's check what everyone's helmets are. Alright, that's done. And then you immediately can go through it more efficiently and then get rid of things as you compare them and determine them to be not as necessary. Do I want to go there? Which way do I want to go? Let's see if the map gives me a dead end. It does give me a dead end, so we'll follow the dead end for potential loot and maybe a little bit of experience from killing some fools. Or not. Well, at least open this chest, I guess. She has some nice, huge, glowing weapons.
Finished.
And there's a cocoon. Okie dokie.
'Tis you.
So this whole dungeon seems to be going pretty smoothly so far, which actually... It's a very loud werewolf sound. It's caught me off guard how well things are going, actually, because I certainly had trouble not too long ago. Who would have imagined that the difficulty curve would go down for me? Huh. Alistair almost started saying something, but then got cut off by horrible, horrible growls. That's freaky looking. Look at that amazing scenery. The endless flying, not flying buttresses, those weird floating pillars. I don't know what purpose those serve. Really strange construction. Is there anything in here? Maybe the thing creating the sound is at the end of this hallway. Oh my god, there's a dragon? In Dragon Age? Who would have thought? Why is it here though? This is a little bit of a weird place to just find a dragon. Why is the dragon guarding werewolves or cohabitating with werewolves? Seems like a weird decision for a dragon to make. The good news is I seem to be doing just fine against this dragon. Ow! And then he knocked me on my ass. Are you healing me properly? Me? Main character? I think he's keeping track. Oh, now he's healing himself. Alright, things seem to be going pretty well right now. So, first encounter with the dragon, I actually fight one-on-one in Dragon Age. Maybe a little anticlimactic. Hey! Dragon is down and Leliana has leveled up. Not bad. Let's loot the dragon for chainmail. Why did a dragon have chainmail? Was he wearing the chainmail? How did he make it fit? Was it inside of his stomach? Why did I take the time to cut open a dragon? So many questions, I'll never find answers, unfortunately. Continuing to collect private documents. I'm trying to remember, but I think the private documents and some items like that
No, I don't
are, I think those are actually part of... Oh, there's a lot of lock chests around here. Whoa, switching myself got me confused for a second. I think there's actually a side quest where, like, someone is like, I want 10 private documents or something. Wow. Okay. 19 gold! Holy shit. Yes, I'll take it all. My inventory's full. That's fine. I don't care about some chainmail gloves. Although I don't know what I'm going to do with everything I get from this point on. I gotta say, not a fan of having limited inventory space in basically any RPG. It kind of feels pointless, because it's like, it's not like we're carrying a realistic amount of equipment in the first place, so who cares if we carry a little more? I like that part about Dark Souls, is that you just pick everything up and then you look at it later. And then there's no annoying interruptions in your awesome dungeon spelunking adventure. Welcome to the inner... I actually forgot what it's called. Malhala Silvera la Halal Laimal. Is that what it says? It's my attempt at reading that Elvish anyway.
spirits.
Oh, we have skeletons. So we have skeletons and dragons in the werewolf lair. That's interesting. The werewolves have some interesting friends. I don't know if I would really cohabitate with such people, seeing as they're like hostile and undead. Seems like a bad mix. This guy's attacking me with 2 weapons at once. That's not fair. I only have 1. That's cheating, right? That's how combat works? Wow, my casters were really far away. I guess they're trailing behind me and they're going to attack people at a range, so it kind of makes sense. But still.
Beware.
Oh god, more tanks. Okay. I mean, more archers. Not archers, skeletons. I don't know why I said tanks and archers. Well, there's an archer right there, obviously, and I was kind of fighting the tanky looking one. But that is still not a word, that is just bad sentence making. I'm feeling pretty good about this party right now. It's kind of shambled together and awkward. I just said shambled just because it says shambled over that guy's head. God damn it. It's kind of held together by string with the Morgan's kind of cursing people, and my main character is mostly using spells to sort of crowd control and stuff like that, and heal, which is weird because he's not even really a healer, he just sort of has the healing spell. So it's not an ideal situation, but I'm making it work. Instead, let the goblins. Okay, let's look through my items real quick. Pause for a moment because there's too much random crap on the floor and I need to look through some of the stuff. Alright, a bit of micromanaging out of the way. Let's get back into this horrifying area full of enemies and death, and everything wants me to stop being alive. It's very frustrating. Come to think of it, I could probably save on some inventory management if I wasn't selecting take all every time I encountered something in the area. I'm worshipping my more loot heavy. Oh god, I'm trapped again. I'm following the habits I get from playing all these loot-heavy games, when in reality, I was probably playing it more like Dungeons & Dragons, which, when you're playing that, you do have to worry about your weight capacity all the time. So whenever you encounter stuff, you're always wondering, like, should I pick this up or should I leave it? The DM will introduce, like, this room has hundreds of shields in it, and it's like, you're not going to try to pick up hundreds of shields, that's insane. So you might grab one, or you might just, like, leave, because who gives a shit about some shield? Selling is often less of a mechanic in that. Well, glad I could hang around again. Those are some frustrating webs. So what are we going to find in here, though? Is it going to be another dragon? Oh, it's the elvish spirit from earlier.
Mommy? Mommy, no matter, son.
So I do not understand what's going on. Weird. So I guess my character, can my character not speak this language? I don't know. Are you looking for your mother? I can help you find her. I mean, I probably can, but let's just say that.
Mommy! Mommy! Mommy!
Whoever you're looking for isn't here anymore. Well, but now we're getting attacked by the undead. That's what I get for being a dick to undead child. I get swarmed by all of his neighbors. They're not happy about how I treated him. Unfortunate. Thankfully, I have chain lightning. I picked that up between cuts at one point. My main character leveled up enough to cast it, and it's kind of fun to watch him just AoE the crap out of this huge group of skeletons. It did say friendly fire was possible, but I'm not entirely sure how that works. It did say that the attack will fork between... Oh my god. Alistair, chill. You're doing this whole attacking someone at melee thing wrong. Everyone has fond memories of Dragon Age, but people often forget how janky some of it is. Such as that little incident there, where sometimes characters just don't know how to approach each other, or the AI sometimes just kind of does nothing for a while. Fuck it, I'll grab everything. I'll just have to pause to go through my inventory again if it fills up too much again. Which door do I go through? Should I just go forward? Let's just go forward this time. Ooh. Dramatic reveal every time that door opens. It actually looked like it was dark behind it before I came through. Awkward jump cut. What do you mean it's 24 hours later? Shh, quiet! You could have gotten away with this if you just didn't tell anybody that the jump cut existed. Yeah, it's a whole day later since I opened that door. Got interrupted in my recording session, but thank God for Dragon Age letting you save absolutely anywhere. It is truly a lifesaver. What is this ritual-looking room? There's a fountain in here. What does the fountain do? The water in the pool appears cool and clean. It is refreshed from some internal source, perhaps magically. Submerged in the water is what appears to be a small earthen jug. Ooh, what do I do with the water? Let's take the earthen jug. You take the jug out of the pool. It is made of clay and appears to be none the worse for its long submersion. I think clay pots tend to do pretty well being in water. In fact, I think oftentimes you have to frequently re-wet them, otherwise they start cracking and dying. Or at least, I'm just blatantly ripping this from a plot line of the Sherlock TV show that's on TV on BBC right now. Let's see. Let's fill the jug with water. You dip the jug into the water until it fills up completely. And let's drink some water because this is safe. The water is surprisingly refreshing, but otherwise has no special effects. Okay. Examine and test the water carefully. The water appears normal, and, dipping your hand into it, it is cool to the touch. It is definitely circulated by some unknown force. Dump the water back into the pool? Slowly you spill the water out of the jug so it splashes back into the pool. Nothing happens. Put the earthen jug back into the pool? You carefully place the earthen jug back into the pool. I wonder what happens if I try to drink without using the jug. The water is surprisingly refreshing, but otherwise has no special effects. Okay, so that doesn't do much. Oh, we'll take the earthen jug real quick, and we'll fill it with water, and I'll leave. Maybe there's something in the room I can use the water on. That seems logical. There's pots here. I don't think I can interact with them. What if I look up here? Hey guys, don't mind me, I just got a jug. Hey lady. You're not a lady, you're a tree. I thought you were a lady statue for a second there because of the legs. Huh. Maybe this door can open back here. And maybe someone in there really wants water. There's a metal door. It needs a key.
Nope.
Okay. What am I going to do? Oop, there's a weird altar. What do I do with this altar? The altar is plain and covered in a thin layer of dust. Numerous carvings cover its surface, but most are eroded beyond legibility. Let's see. Let's look at the carvings more closely. Most of the carvings are faded. What little you can make out involves a scene where an honored dead is laid to rest inside a grand chamber. There seems to be some kind of process involving the altar before the body can be laid to rest, but most of those runes are illegible. Let's see. Let's leave an offering on the altar. You leave a few coins on the altar. Immediately you get the strong sensation that this is wrong, and without knowing why, you take the coins back. This is very... Oh, they kicked me out. This is a very Dungeons & Dragons interaction. Let's figure this out. It's definitely the kind of puzzle that someone would make and the party would have to figure out using seemingly mundane objects, but they're being called attention to in a way that infers that they might be important. Let's try praying. You kneel uncertainly before the altar and say a simple prayer. Nothing appears to happen. What if I put the earthen jug on the altar? The filled jug is now on top of the altar. Now what if I pray? You kneel before the altar and pray. The water inside the jug suddenly begins boiling and bubbling until gas jets out of it into the air. I guess they didn't feel like animating that. Oh well. Oh wow, that jug's way bigger than I thought it was gonna be. Uh-oh. Oh geez, that spurred a fight? That seems silly. Well, I don't think these spirits are very happy about us messing with their jug. How rude. Keeping an eye on how is everyone doing. The spellcaster's going down. Nope, he healed himself, so he's fine. And we did okay. Alright, no one went down. It's tough. Sometimes I almost wish this game was a little more turn-based. Actually, there might be a setting for that somewhere, but it's... Let's see, can I open the door now? Nope.
Sure.
What if I revisit the altar? What happened? Alright. Carvings. Examine the jug. What happens if I pray now? Nothing appears to happen. Okay, examine the jug. It is... Oh, it is now empty. Interesting. Okay, this is, Do I look at the... Let's go look at the, pot of the water before I mess with the jug anymore. Is there a key in here now or something? Examine and test the water carefully. It's still the same message as before. Drink some water. No special effects. Okay. Maybe if I take the jug? Otherwise, I don't know what else to interact with in this room. Let's, leaving an offering was not the thing to do. Look at the carvings again. Nope, it's the same message. Okay, we'll just, And the jug is empty. Let's just take the jug and see what happens. There's nothing on the altar now. Okay. What if I pray now? Nothing happens. There's no real other options left, so... What if I come and what if I put the jug back? Does something happen? Place the jug back in the pool? It's back! Yay! What have I accomplished? Nothing? Nothing seems to have changed. Got myself attacked, but that's about it.
That again.
Maybe am I the wrong party member?
No, I cannot.
Nope, seems to not matter who I am.
Sorry.
Huh.
Right.
Well, I guess I'll just head out. I don't see any other interaction to do here. Either I have failed to figure out the puzzle, or there's nothing else around here, really. I've either failed to figure out the puzzle, or it's done something that I haven't figured... It's done something elsewhere that I haven't figured out. But let's continue on through the dungeon. See if I find something else. Oh well, that was an interesting little diversion. At least I got a little fight out of it, which means I got a little bit of experience out of it, I think. Didn't actually check to confirm, but I just assume. Skeletons! Lay down! I need you guys all to fall on your ass now, you silly skeletons. There we go.
Very well.
The new party definitely seems to be holding its own against these kinds of messes. I'm definitely feeling like I don't have a ton to talk about during fights. So I'm kind of just watching my character's auto attack, and while certain people do their moves. Oh my god, look how many red dots there are on the map. This is a concern. This is quite the concern. I'm just gonna take turns pummeling and shield bashing various nearby enemies to try to get their attention. And see how many I can get to go after me. Let's go for a quick heal. Oh crap, heal, there we go. Alright, successfully healed. That was concerning. And I think my mage was getting low, but now he healed himself, and now he just healed Morgan, so that the mage is definitely working out. Oh, let's heal myself. Definitely need to keep track of my own hit points, because there's so many opportunities for so many people to get low on health that, that I don't think my main healer right now can really necessarily keep up with the sheer number of ways people are taking damage. We're still keeping in there though. And I think yep, the skeleton forces are falling. And yep, my healer just healed himself. Another guy just went down. We got this. At this point, come on, yes, please heal Morgan. There we go. At this point, the curve is fully surpassed. There's not enough of them left to fully turn it around. Yeah, there we go. That worked out just fine. A lot of fights are like that, where all you really need to do is just to last long enough where enough of them are dead that you're not in a threat anymore. This elaborate artifact has a gem-like structure that contains what appears to be blood, fresh and liquid even after all this time. The gem is vibrating slightly. Show the artifact to the other party members.
We have little knowledge of the magic used by the elves of our Lathan's time,
The magisters of Tevinter were more interested in subjugating the elves than recording their history. As it is, I would hazard a guess that the object you're holding is a form of phylactery, meant to hold living essence, perhaps even a spirit of some kind.
A device meant to hold a spirit, perhaps? Such would be my guess. Though, what might be left of any spirit within after such a long time trapped?
Is that blood in there? Whose, I wonder? You'd think it would be all dried up after so long. There must be magic involved.
Huh. You know what, maybe this is related to that altar we saw earlier, so let's, try to open the gem, touch the gem, break the gem open. I can't just take, I can't pick up the phylactery and take it with me. Let's touch it. The gem is warm to the touch, and your mind immediately begins swimming with visions, images and memories from a life not your own. The presence in the gem is at first alarmed when it senses your touch. It recoils in fear, and the images that rush your mind are ones of imprisonment and loneliness. I'm sorry, I did not mean to frighten you. The presence calmed, and then is racked with indecision. Rather than have you leave, it begs you to stay. More images flash through your mind. Time that the presence has spent trapped within the life gem. Time where the presence has slept, gone mad, and then slept again. The presence has no name it can remember. You get the sense of an elf, a mage in glimmering silver armor. But this was long ago, remembered as if through a fog. You were once a mage. You see images again of the elf in silver armor, one who is a mage and warrior both. The name of the order he belongs to translates in your mind to Arcane Warrior. Ooh, what is an Arcane Warrior exactly? The presence can remember little. You see images of an order of elven mages who channel their spells into their strength, fighting as arcane warriors to defend their charges. The presence would give you what knowledge remains within it of how to become an arcane warrior. You could become one yourself or teach the knowledge to another mage if you chose. This is all the presence has left to offer any longer. The last of its memories. In return, the presence only asks one thing from you: oblivion. Let's see. You could teach me to become an arcane warrior. The images that the presence sends are desperate. It will keep it. There's so much reading. I'm actually starting to mess up now. It will give you what memories it has. Whoever follows the arcane warrior's path will be the last of its order. Okay. Yes, I will try to help you. The image becomes tinged with desperation. The presence cannot remember where the altar is, but it knows the life gem must be placed on it. Approach the stone altar with the gem. As the life gem nears the altar, the presence becomes overcome with emotion. Could its endless nightmare finally be over? The images that are sent to your mind depict a clear question. Do you still wish to learn the skills of the arcane warrior? The presence is ready to teach you now. Yes, give me your memories. The memories flood into your mind. They are hazy and incomplete, but enough for any mage to gather a few of the talents that the arcane warriors once possessed. Now the presence asks that you keep your promise. Release it from its internal prison. That's a dick move? That's a super dick move. Alright, let's place the artifact on the stone altar. The last images of the presence are ones of joy. Oblivion will be a welcome relief. Well, that was thoroughly depressing. Hey, Alistair's happy with Alistair. I'm gonna continually call him things throughout this playthrough that don't make sense. Okay, so let's check out Orenko's character sheet. Does he suddenly have like arcane warrior capabilities? How does this work? Let's see, mage, primal, creation, spirit, entropy. Huh. Maybe next time I level up I need to choose a specialization or something. Oh wait. What's I How do I select? I want to highlight something. Okay. This is not quite what I mean. I wanted to highlight stuff on the left side of the screen, but I can't seem to do that. There's weird symbols over there, but I don't know if any of those matter. Is Arcane Warrior that one hand thing? I don't know. I don't know. Actually, I have no idea what to look at. Oh well. We'll find out later. Maybe next time I get a chance to level up, I'll get a better chance of looking at what my stats are. Let's go looting some fools and then continue right down that hallway. Especially if I can actually remember which direction I was going in. I want to say I was going down on the map. So let's head that way, through this debris. This is a very poorly kept temple. How is it even still in one piece? Also, there's one tree root tile. There's the same tile again. And there's the same hole in the wall we've seen so many times. There's definitely more in the BioWare copy-paste era of level design that you saw a lot in Dragon Age 1, Dragon Age 2, and Mass Effect. Although in Dragon Age 2 people were more not happy with it. Let's check the side passage. It pissed people off in Dragon Age 2 because entire dungeons were copy-pasted, whereas in Dragon Age 1, the dungeons weren't copy-pasted, but every single texture you saw was like the same wall that you could see 50 times over and over again, which I think actually might have happened less in Dragon Age 2, but the overall... But then when after putting all that work into making a place, they would copy the entire place again. Please heal yourself, Spellcaster. There we go, he's doing good. Everyone's holding to their own. It is unfortunate to get attacked from multiple directions at once, though. My whole plan of having a tank in the party is made more difficult when so many people are running around simultaneously like this. It does not work as well. If I get attacked from multiple flanks, the fact that I only have one tank doesn't really make that work. But if I can make my main character an Arcane Warrior, hey, maybe he'll be a little more tanky, and then Alistair will have a second melee companion that'll be a little hardy. And then maybe I can get Leliana a proper bow and arrow set up, because she seems to come into your party with a little bit of pre-programming in the form of which way is which. We'll try this down path first. I think Leliana comes with some bow skills by default, so like you could have her do a number of different things, but there's definitely reason to have her focus on there's a phylactery. I accidentally talked to Leliana again.
Yes.
Get out of my face! Sorry, that was rude. Just want to look at the phylactery. There's no obvious order to this jumble of miscellanea, but one item stands out. A small glass phylactery. The area is unnaturally cold. Dark shapes swirl around a slip of paper within the vial. Take the vial? The glass fractures at your touch. That seems bad. Oh, we're fighting. Oh, Jesus. He might be hard. He looks hard. He's got a big, scary orange name, and he's not taking very much damage. Is he alone, at least? He does appear to be alone. Maybe we can just fight him off like a really long Final Fantasy boss fight? If he's mostly just dealing damage to me... Oh, I think I could probably get single-handedly healed by my, no. Actually, I got really close to dying earlier, so my healer probably won't be enough to keep me alive. But I can manually heal, too. I have a number of healing items. I think I can keep this going. But man, though... Oh, crap. Crap, he switched targets. Morgan. Okay, let's look at my skills. I could have sworn did I not buy it? No, there are not multiple pages. I thought I bought... No, not an advanced. Is it sustained? Threaten. Oh, you have to toggle threaten from here? Weird. I'll assign that to circle in case. Definitely want threaten involved, because that's how you tank properly, is you actually get aggro. That was a mistake. Oh, there goes Morgan because of my mistake. Whoops. That was... Oh, crap. That's bad. That's bad. I'm gonna have to replay a lot of area if I go down. Crap. Crap. Leliana, run. Leliana, run. Leliana, run. Leliana, run. I need to stop playing with magical artifacts. People that make magical artifacts are dicks. That side passage had a glowing object in it. Maybe I should look at that. When I'm not getting chased by a death revenant. Can I even change locations when I'm in combat? I don't know. This might have been a massive waste of time regardless. Oh, I can't change zones. I'm screwed. He's gonna one-shot me right now. Yep. Welp. Bosses are hard.
Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Warden sacrificed everything to